Welcome to Twitchell Brook Farm. Today we are testing a project double barrel shotgun. This is from the old Manhattan Arms Company, which was a trade name for a sporting goods store in New York City, Manhattan, hence Manhattan Arms. The guns were made in Belgium, then in Germany. Those are worth a lot. And then in upstate New York by Hunter Arms. And that's what we have here. So I'm kind of placing this around the 1940s. I picked it up as a project slash parts gun from Venerable Griffin and Howe, of all places. And we've rigged it up. I have blanks. There can still be some issues with that. We had some dents in the barrel. I've pretty much tapped them out. Went through everything with the trigger system. This is a box lock, side by side, 12 gauge. It's got two different constrictions of the barrel. One is more or less an improved cylinder choke, and the other one's about an improved modified. Close to a light full, if you will. And we've got our rig here. We've used this before. I'm shooting blanks, but they're still, like I said, it's still potentially dangerous. So we've rigged up our trigger line and a little blast house, if you will, just a wall that we will cower behind in fear, lest one of these barrels blows to smithereens and sends steel shrapnel everywhere. We don't want to be a part of that. So we'll be behind the wall. We'll pull the trigger. Again, these are blanks, so they should go harmlessly. It will be enough pressure to test the barrels. And then I have some lower pressure shells. If all goes well, hopefully we can fire this thing. All right, we are pretty set. I don't know how sensitive this trigger is. Safety is off, and we're behind the barricade. All right. Fire in the hole. That went pretty well. These blanks are designed for wildlife control. You don't want to shoot a bear. You want to shoot to frighten it. So they make an extra loud bang. But that's why you see that big report and flash. But so far the gun looks pretty good. I have the other barrel loaded, so we're going to check it out, make the switch, and we'll give that one a try. Okay, here we go with barrel number 2. Not so worried about being back here, but let's see what happens. Oh, that didn't go so well. This should work. You taping? Mm-hmm. Okay. So you're probably wondering why all the caution we did a test. It's a different barrel, really. It had different dents, which of course we've done our best to take care of, but you just never know. So let's see what happens. All right, we're going to give it a shot. Okay, look at that gun smoke. We don't, on this particular gun, we don't have an ejector system. We have extractors. This pin pops out when the box lock is opened. And everything looks okay. We'll check the... All right, the barrel's looking pretty good. I'm going to give it a shot with... we'll be back for it in a second. I'm going to give it a shot with a couple of live shells. See what happens. Are we on? Okay. So we're using some lighter loads. This is 1 ounce as opposed to the usual 1 1/8 or 1 1/4. And we are gonna take a run with it. Let's see how she does. I'm going with the balloon time. No idea if I hit it or not. I'll try again with the other barrel. Balloon time. This thing kicks. Oh, I didn't bring out a pad. I have a pad. Are you taping?
Mm-hmm.
All right. The only thing I can say is a little bit of a letdown with this gun is you have to really get the thing open in order to get the shells out. Here, let me show you what's happening. So you crack it open, and then, you know, just the way the gun sits, the shell doesn't want to come out. Got to kind of really hold. I'm holding it under my arm and pulling out. If you wonder why I do everything right-handed and shoot left-handed, it's because my left eye is dominant, and with shotgun action, if you're looking at moving targets such as trap shooting or skeet shooting or bird hunting, you want to use both eyes, and you want your stronger eye, your dominant eye, lined up over the barrel. So that's why I shoot left-handed, but I do everything right-handed. What can I say? We'll give it another try. Doesn't want to move?
Doesn't want to move.
Take another run with it. Lock it in there. Nope, nothing happening.
Nothing.
No. So, we've got some issues with one of the triggers. I thought I had that pretty much cleaned out and ready to roll, but maybe the spring is off or something. We'll check it out. Meanwhile, we're gonna go have a beer.
Rollin.
All right, time for a beer. I have no idea what this is. I could kind of guess. We have 50 to 70 different beers in the beer fridge at any given time here at Twitchell Brook Farm. This thing looks like a lager again, like the last one I had. But I guessed that one to be a Coors Banquet. Turned out to be Smutty Nose. Let's see what we got today. Now, I have no idea what this is. This is a strange beer. It's refreshing, but I'm not able to pin down what it is. I like the taste of it. I have no idea. Let's see what we got. Okay. Yeah. All right. This is Mason's Hipster Apocalypse. And I think these people are in Bangor, Brewer, Maine. There's a brewery in Brewer, Maine. Mason's Brewing Company. This is from their End of Days series. It's a 5.7 on the ABV. Hazy IPA, dry hopped with Idaho 7 hops. I couldn't have guessed. I've actually had this Hipster Apocalypse. The can is hideous. I've had this before and still had no clue what I was drinking. And I want to point out, maybe you can zoom in on this. We picked this up in Hannaford's for $1. So, yeah, good stuff. I figured out, I don't know if you noticed, but while I was shooting back there, one of the shots missed the balloon time tank, and I hate the balloon time tanks. I hate when I miss the balloon time tanks, but I know what happened. The brook, of course, running there, and I was using the left barrel, and the iron content in the pour some more of this. The iron content in the brook, in the water, because it was from the left barrel, it has a natural hook, like all lefties do, and it just pulled the shot away from the tank. Cheers.